Welcome back to Kinda Connection. I'm Jason Gray, and I'm here today with Ellen Peterson, who's the director of Area 59.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. So Area 59, maybe start with telling us a little bit about what you guys do.
Sure, so Area 59 is a makerspace. We like to talk about a makerspace being a gym membership for your brain. So where you might go to the gym and use their elliptical or swim in their pool, you come to Area 59 when you need to be able to use the tools that we have on hand. If you have a particular project in mind, I'll use a good example that we had yesterday. A gentleman came in and wants to make a moon phases lamp that his daughter was very excited about. He needs a 3D printer. Most people don't have 3D printers at home. We do, we have 10. So with our 3D printers, he's able to design what he's looking for, and then he'll print it out. He'll print it out at our space. So he'll come in, spend the day with us, and we'll work on that project together, and when he's done, he takes his project home. He can do that kind of two different ways. He has the opportunity to spend the day with us, and we usually do a day pass for something like that. A day pass gives you access to all of our facilities for the day. If you have a bigger project that you know is going to take more than a day to complete, we recommend that you become a monthly member. So you join for a month and you get to enjoy all of our facilities for the space of a month, from the day you buy your pass till the next, till the next month. So November 11th through December 11th. Then you can come in and use the space repeatedly over time and get your project finished that way.
All right. Tell us about some of the different tools. Obviously, you have 3D printers, you mentioned.
Yep.
And I know there's lots more.
We have about $1.5 million worth of equipment in there that was provided for us through an economic development grant. So we have 10 3D printers. We have 3 laser cutters. Our laser cutters are set up to cut on multiple materials. We kind of use them. We have one specifically set up to etch on metal. So if you've got like a Yeti mug or one of those stainless steel mugs that
Sure.
that you want something etched on, engraved on for Mother's Day or what have you. We have even engraved on knives recently. So for Christmas presents, somebody's making,
sure.
Putting a train. His dad is a model train fanatic, and so for Christmas he got his dad a knife and then etched his name on it with a train logo on it, on the blade. The other 2 laser cutters are set up to be more multi-purpose, so they are wood, thin sheets of craft plywood and leather and acrylic. So we have, the best example I have for that is we have a Christmas ornament class coming up. So we'll have folks come in and we will cut out or draw and cut out Christmas ornaments that you can customize. You can put your name on. So we've got one that has everybody in your family is on it, kind of thing. Makes a nice personalized gift.
Sure.
Beyond our laser cutters, we have a bank of about 20 computers that you can use to do all of your design work in-house. So we work with a program called Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator allows us to be able to do lots of designs and then export the files into formats that make sense for our machines. So from Adobe Illustrator, we can send something to the laser cutter where we'll etch a name or cut out the Christmas ornament, but we can also send Adobe Illustrator files to our plasma table. Our plasma table is probably our most requested piece of equipment, and we've done classes with that as well. So those big yard art signs where you see bears or elks or moose cut out of steel. We have a table that does that, and we can teach you how to be able to cut out your own designs. We had somebody come in for Halloween and cut out zombie children, and then she staked them down in her yard and backlit them so their eyeballs were shining, and made for nice decorations and decorations that would stay put in Wyoming because they get planted in the yard. We have a full wood shop where we have a table saw and miter saws, and we have a jigsaw, and we have sanders and planers and joiners. I mean, just about everything that you could possibly want to do wood projects with. A lot of big pieces of equipment that you wouldn't normally have in your own shop at home.
Sure.
We even have a lathe for that. Also in our wood shop we have CNC routers, so that's where you kind of take that wood shop, the traditional craftsman stuff, and you put it into the technology world where you design your stuff in the computer, and then the tool will cut it out in the wood for you. So we have one that's actually 4x8, so you can put an entire sheet of plywood on it. And most recently we've had somebody cut out the pieces to make a slot together dinosaur that is
Oh.
6 feet tall and about 7 feet long.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's a bookcase, and it's actually it was all cut out, designed on the computer, and then cut out on the table, and comes out pretty close to perfect once you've got all your parameters set correctly. On the other side of our shop, we also have an entire metal shop. So if you need, for whatever reason, a metal lathe or a mill, if you're working on parts for, we had somebody come in and work on a hitch or a tow bar for his trailer, and he was able to get that repaired, because we also have welders and equipment like that. We have band saws, and we have tube benders. We have an entire classroom that we use for programming of all sorts. We teach our own classes, like the Christmas ornament class or
Sure.
the plasma table class, but then we also have students who come in with the Learn and Grow after school program. We have a robotics program we run out of our building that works with elementary and middle school programs. I think, wide format printing. We teach a Photoshop class out of our building. And so we can actually do even printing photos. So we have a couple of photographers who don't have, so they do the photography part of their business, but they come in and they print their photos with us, because then they don't have to worry about keeping all of the papers and the different things on hand. And then they just use their membership, and then we ask that you provide your own consumables, or in some cases we'll provide you with the consumables at the fee that would replace the equipment. So we have a lot of stuff.
All right. So tell us about some of your upcoming events.
Sure. So we've got a Christmas ornament class coming up on December 4th. On that morning, you'll actually get to come in and make a set of ornaments that you can take home. We'll teach you the skills you need to be able to use the laser cutter, and then you'll cut your ornaments. And then later, we hope that you'll come back and use the laser cutter for other stuff. We also do some private stuff for the 4-H club. So if you're part of 4-H, you can come and do some other things. We have scheduled another plasma class for January. I couldn't tell you the date off the top of my head. And we have an introduction to AutoCAD class coming up.
Oh.
Habitat for Humanity called us and said, we've got AutoCAD and we need help designing a wheelchair ramp particular project, but we don't know how to use it. So we found one of our members who can actually teach an AutoCAD class, and we've got several members of the community now signed up to be able to learn how to do that.
Okay.
Most of our classes or events are listed on our website, just www.area-59.com. And whenever we put something up on the calendar, it comes up on there, it comes up on our Facebook page, and just kind of what's going. If you have a particular request for a class, you can always give us a call, like Habitat for Humanity did, and we can see if we can schedule it for you.
Okay. And what's the number they would call for that?
Let's see, 307-681-6135.
Perfect. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to share this month?
No, I think we're good.
All right.
We
Well,
just
thank you
love
for-
it. Sorry.
Yep.
We just love it if you come down and check out our space. We give tours for free, so we can show you all of our equipment. And veterans in our facility use our facilities for free because of a grant with the county commissioners. So if you're a veteran, you can come in and you can just tell us that you're a veteran, and then we'll get you set up with what you want to get working on.
All right. Well, that's really cool. All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you, Jason.